It's coming up.
Otherworldlyculture.com. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever OWC Presents. This is Otherworldly Culture Presents Horror Realm Autopsy. I'm Tim Kretschmann, and I'm here with a distinctive and the definitive panel to discuss Horror Realm as it occurred this year in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So with no further ado, we're going to move things over to them. I thought we were. Here we go. There we go.
Hey, all right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm going to just introduce folks as we go around. I'll start with my friend Jeff over here. Otherwise, he'll jump out of his pants if I don't say him first.
No, I don't care. I'm not that way.
Yeah.
I think you should go with ladies first. I think you should go with Peggy.
I thought I kind of did. Okay, and we'll go then next to Peggy.
Sorry, Peggy. It looks like you're not happy with that.
Peggy, welcome to the show. We have Peggy Christie, the world-renowned horror author, is here on tonight's show. Below her, we have Mike Exler, our panelist, our panel interviewer and MC at Horror Realm. And to his right on the screen is Rich Del Zotto. He's one of the organizers of Horror Realm. And we have Adam Holtzoffel. He is, first of all, wearing the best t-shirt of the group. And
Is anybody hearing Tim? Is anyone?
No.
Or is it just
None of you are hearing me.
He's choppy.
Really? Okay, hold on.
You're totally chopping up.
All right. How about now? Are you hearing me better now?
Yes, that's better.
There you go.
That's so weird.
I heard you the whole time, but I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, we'll start over. Okay. The ump is over here. Jeff Miller.
Here's John.
It's his first. He is a first-time horror movie convention goer.
Mm-hmm.
We have Peggy Christie, the world-renowned horror author, just below my square, and below her square, we have Michael Exler. He is the panelist interviewer for most of the panels. And then we have Rich Del Zotto. He's our organizer, one of the organizers of Horror Realm. And we have Adam Holtzoffel.
Yes.
And he is the screening room guru. He made sure all the movies went off without a hitch. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight.
Well, thanks for having us, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Hey, Tim,
Thanks,
you know what'd be
Tim.
really cool? What if you had like 2 more spots? It'd be almost be like the Brady Bunch. If you filled up 2 more of those squares. We gotta get 2 more people in there.
That's what we really need.
Well, wouldn't it be cool? You
Because
could like
the
look
chaos-
at each other, look back and forth and up and down and all that.
Mike and I count as 2.
Okay.
Remember, chaos is the plan.
Thank you. See, they're all on my side.
They're always on the plan. This is always their plan.
All right.
By the way, Peggy, he hasn't had a single Red Bull.
No, I don't know.
He's actually chilled out from when he first arrived.
I don't believe you, but okay.
No, he's calmed down quite a bit.
Yep.
All right, well, let's start talking a little bit about Horror Realm, shall we?
Yep.
Now, one thing that I wanted to make sure you guys knew, and unfortunately, our folks that are panelists are not going to be able to hear the video that I play, but I have a number of video segments that we're going to go into throughout the show. So I want to apologize once again to the panelists that they will not be able to hear that. But we are going to start with one of our quick segments here. And what we are going to show you is our friend Mike.
We're going
taking us on one of the steepest hills in Pittsburgh.
Second steep.
Jeff, you were scared out of your
The
mind.
car almost
A
bottomed
little
out
scared. I've
going
never
up
seen
there.
a hill that
They
steep
don't allow
before.
parallel parking on this?
Just so you know, this is not the Jeep. This is the Blizz. This is Mike. But Mike, thank you so much. Look, this guy was like, "Hey, I got to take a stop on the side there."
When next to your road,
And what are you saying
you
here,
have
Tim?
stairs instead of a sidewalk.
This
That
is
is
amazing.
an
And Mike, you
indication
were
that
saying that
maybe
this
it's not
is
a good
the
idea to put a
second
road
steepest hill in the Pittsburgh area.
That was insane. I think I've been on roller coasters.
He may not be able to hear
with
us.
less steep
The sound might be
first
screwed
drive.
up.
Okay, well, we'll ask about that, but
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So that was just one of the things that we saw while we were out here. This was pretty amazing for us.
Mike, you said that was like the second steepest hill in the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, it's on the top three, I believe.
Really?
The steepest one, I believe, is going up Mount Washington, the backside of it. Rich, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's...
No,
Let's
so
make
not
sure
wrong.
Mike and Rich
You are.
don't fall
So
asleep.
let's go to it.
Let's get them up there front and center.
Want to you.
Let's start with you, Mike. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the panels? Which was your favorite panels, etc.?
It was all three of them were really good. The Danielle Harrison's scout panel was really fun. They were very interactive with the crowd and had a lot of good answers. And they were actually plugging their podcast a little bit. Talk Scary to Me. So that panel I just put out on YouTube on Horror Realm. If you go to YouTube and type in Horror Realm, you'll find a lot of panels from the show, and they'll be the newest video. So if you want to check that out.
Well, that was the panel where it was standing room only, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah, that panel definitely was the most attended panel I've ever done at Horror Realm, for sure. So that was very cool. And again, they were very cool with the crowd, and just a lot of good energy in there for that one. So yeah, I enjoyed watching it again today as I was editing it. So I think everybody will enjoy it. If you're fans of those two ladies, definitely go check that out. I don't think anybody was in that one. Jeff, you were claustrophobic or something.
A
You
little
left,
bit.
right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there. I was surprised at how many people were in there, to tell you the truth.
He was scared.
I wasn't scared.
Mike, have you ever
Yes.
seen somebody more scared than Jeff all weekend long?
Oh my God.
He had sort of a deer in headlights look all weekend. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I will admit it. Well, yes, a deer in the headlights. Yeah, I would take that. Yeah, it was something to see. It was definitely something to see.
Well, that's great. That's what we want at our conventions. Rich is apparently about to go off to Dreamland, so we'll go to Peggy and Adam here for a second.
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on over by Rich's place. But Adam, why don't we ask you about the screenings right now? Tell us a little bit about how things were going in the screening room.
It went really well, I think, for it being my first time kind of curating a film room. We had a few local premieres. There was a short called Barflies by John Nider. Dead AM by Ron Gaida. He kind of curated a shorts collection for that. And then Unwanted Guests by Louis, and I'm not sure how to say his last name. Rich might know. But they were all local filmmakers that had premieres that weekend, and they seemed pretty well attended from what I saw.
So let me ask you, Adam, with these local guys that put together these movies, are they out there with just their iPhone, or do they have actual equipment, and do they shoot this right in the Pittsburgh area?
I want to say from the looks of it, they had
Yeah.
their own equipment. It wasn't just iPhones. A lot of them do shoot in the Pittsburgh area, whether it's at their own home or maybe a bar they work at. So, or someone they know maybe using their home or office or whatever.
How do they get in touch with you then? I mean, if you have another Horror Realm coming up in March, how would they get in contact with you to have their thing shown in the next one?
I think Rich and I are going to open up a film freeway for submissions, and we'll be releasing that link on the Horror Realm page.
A film freeway.
And he is correct, but I've also been soliciting people on OnlyFans.
Okay. Was there a film that I got that? Yeah. Hey, Adam, was there a film that stuck out for you? I mean, that you really enjoyed, or that you got a lot of response from, or you had a lot of people in there, or you heard a lot from them?
I know I didn't really hear a lot from people. I know Unwelcome Guests had a lot of attendance because they had brought friends and family to check out the premiere. The one that stuck out to me was Chris Bickle's Bad Girls. He's based out of South Carolina, I believe. And it's kind of a grindhouse exploitation type flick, but is really well done.
One more just quick question for me. So now, where do these filmmakers go from there? Now, is this like a jumping off point for them? And how will they get, like, if I wanted to see this movie, and I didn't know you, and I didn't know anybody in this, like, horror thing, would I ever see these movies out in the regular theaters?
Some may have premieres at regular local theaters. I know, I think Barflies is having a premiere at the Hollywood maybe next week sometime, and that's local to the Pittsburgh area. Most of them do have DVDs out that you can buy or can be rented on streaming platforms.
All right. And I think streaming has made independent film a lot easier to get a hold of than it was in the past. Now, is something that we also know about is independent writers. How was that? Huh?
That was good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
we want to introduce Peggy here.
Yes.
Peggy Christie, the author extraordinaire.
Wow.
So you were there showing, was it like I would say almost a dozen books that you had on display there?
Let's see. When did I probably had half a dozen.
Yeah, but I was getting double vision by the time I got over
Listen
there.
to this.
So it's a thing. It happens sometimes. So how was your weekend? Meet a lot of interesting people being out there on the floor?
Oh, always. I mean, conventions. I can't remember who I was having this discussion with. I think it was the people behind me. It was their friend who had come to hang out. Lee. I was Mike Watt and his wife Amy.
Yeah.
Amy, but their friend Lee had come with them, and we were having this discussion about how so many people associate horror and people who like horror and all that kind of thing as really bad people and not nice and evil and all that jazz. And from doing conventions, either with my writers group or on my own, I've discovered that the fans and the people who like this stuff and even the other vendors are probably some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet, particularly in the horror genre. So I'm not sure why everyone's so scared.
And then just as you said that, like Lenny and Squiggy coming on to the screen, there comes Jeff walking over, and you're like, well, except for this.
Whatever.
Except for this craziness.
Can't really count Jeff, though. So I'm just saying.
Thanks, Peggy, I think. But you know what? I think people think the same thing. Like if you see a bunch of bikers or whatever, you think, oh my God, they're gonna be awful, and these sometimes turn out to be like the nicest, gentlest people in the world.
Right.
I mean, do you agree? Yeah. I'm curious, Peggy. Is that like your writing lair that you're in?
My writing lair?
Yeah.
It is my home office. I only usually will transpose. Like I start writing longhand.
Yeah.
And then I'll come to my desktop and
longhand.
Really? That's
you don't even type it? Are you serious?
I do eventually. I will eventually. I'll transpose it and then I can edit it that way. But initially getting a story out, I'll do it longhand if I can.
Now, when you're doing longhand, are you doing cursive or are you doing printing?
Cursive.
Okay.
It's faster.
I get
That's solid. I'm just curious. All right.
What?
The problem with that, though, is
That's
sometimes I can't always read it.
What's that?
So,
say that again.
I can't always read it, my own handwriting. So sometimes that's a problem.
Okay.
Well, that's why they call it creative writing.
Right.
Okay, there you go. You just make it up as you
By the way, I want to bring us a update. Rich is almost completely
where the
off
hell?
the screen.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Hey,
He's still there.
morning.
So, Rich, I am going to talk to you, even though
gotta
it's
be
mostly
kidding
your
me.
ear. Put that up there so people know what's supposed to be on that screen. But, Rich, what was one of the highlights of the convention for you?
That's fantastic.
Apparently, you're still sleep deprived.
That's fantastic.
One of the highlights for me. That's a great
Besides meeting me.
Oh my God! Shut up, Jeff. Just shut up.
I guess and this is not a normal highlight, but the highlight for me was everything ran pretty smoothly, and I was a little concerned because we changed up where the guests were this year and panel rooms and all that, and I was afraid that people would have a problem, traipsing around to do that, but we thought it was good for separation. So, for me, highlights are always the internals of the running the convention.
Okay. Well, I thought, I've been to a few conventions now. I didn't see any real drama going on, which is good. Because sometimes you're at these
Not
conventions.
true.
What?
You missed the drama.
Well, that's why.
Am I allowed to tell this story, Mike?
No.
Let's hear it.
Back to sleep for me.
I'm surprised. Usually when we do these, Sandy tries to stop you when you're about to go into something like that.
Oh, she wasn't there for this. It was just Mike and I, and forever it will be our secret.
Okay. Glad to hear that. We're going to show a quick segment here. Let's see. We're supposed to be showing a good quick segment. Here we go. And this one is going to be some visitors that came to our table during the weekend at Dead on the Bases.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we took a few pictures, so wanted to get
Mike,
them.
Ralph, and Amy. And that's Susie, I guess.
That's Susie.
Oh, look at that. Peggy.
Big time author, Peggy Christie. Right there. Brian, Lori, and Cassidy.
How do you remember all their names?
Because we wrote them down, remember?
Marissa and Scott.
Yeah.
I thought that's Michael Meyer.
That's not Michael Myers.
Oh, Jason.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, it's Jason.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It just continues.
I'm sorry.
He still doesn't know the difference.
Ah, shoot.
We need to get you watching some Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah, I know.
And you actually met somebody involved with the Friday the 13th movies. I think we're going to let... Adam, do you want to tell this story? Or Mike? I think you were both there.
Yeah, we were both there for it. So Tom Savini's there, not as a guest, but just checking out the show and vendors. He walks by Mike, my wife Bridget, and I, and says hi to us because he knows Mike from previous conventions.
Right.
Jeff kind of corners him and gives him the spiel of Dead on the Bases. No clue who he is. Just, some random guy that Jeff's talking to. My wife looks at me and Mike. She's like, does he know who that is? And we're like, no, Jeff's a sports guy. He has no clue who it is. So Tom walks away, and the thing about Tom is he has a good poker face, so you don't know if he's into what Jeff's saying or if he's like, who the fuck is this guy? So my wife gives Jeff the highlights of who Tom is, and Jeff's like, well, I'm surprised he didn't know who I was. And that's how Jeff met Tom Savini.
Yeah, it totally a wasted interaction,
I had no clue. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I didn't know.
Well, this is Tom Savini for you.
Yeah, but he had a mask on, so I didn't.
He had a mask on. That was
75.
the reason.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
No, he didn't. Not when I saw him.
Yeah, he
Really?
didn't have a mask on.
I think at one point he did.
He didn't have a mask
but
on.
At one point he did.
Not the whole time.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
See
wait a
that?
second. Wait a
See
second.
that?
Adam, did he have one on when I met him though? Right or no?
I don't think he did.
Well,
Do
then.
you remember, Mike?
I
Well,
think
then
he might
that's-
have had it down around his chin at that
Yeah.
point.
Shoot. Well, then I should have known who he was. No, I wouldn't have. I never would have
No,
known.
there's
You
no
know what?
way you would
You
know.
guys could have put a gun to my head and said, "Who the fuck is this?" And I'd be like, "I have no clue. Pull the trigger. I'm done." All right. Shoot. But you know what? He's got a koozie.
He does
He's
have
got
a koozie. Yeah.
He's got one of these. All right. Just like there you go. All right.
Okay,
I was
thanks,
pushing the
Jeff.
product, man.
I know you were. You were pushing the product hard.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for that story.
Now, on,
100% true.
yeah. On the first night, on Friday night, there was Scare-oke
Yes.
after hours, and I managed to get a couple clips. We can talk about this.
There we go. All right.
Sandy.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some. That's some.
yeah. There you go. Double South Georgia. Easy. There we go. All right.
This all
Play six,
actually
right.
happened. That all actually happened. That is real stuff that occurred at Horror Realm. It was a lot of fun for everybody.
By
To
the-
varying degrees.
I didn't know that you knew how to.
Peggy didn't show up.
No, I know.
She went right back to her room and was having pizza, is what I heard.
Peggy, have you ever
I
done?
was-
Have you ever done karaoke, Peggy?
fuck no. Fuck would I do that?
What would it take for you to do it though?
One, I don't sing very well, but two, I have a music background, so anybody who sings off key, very grating. I can't sit through it. So I can't.
No,
Here's the way I
don't
get
do
around
it.
this.
Don't do it.
I did tequila. See, so you really have to say one word. You just dance around like an idiot and then just say one word and you're good.
You got the first part down like that.
What, singing the one word? Yep, I know.
No. Because you didn't even sing out the one word. You would just walk up to people with
That's
the
true.
mic and
That's
shove
true.
it in their face
That's true.
and frighten them for the most part. I mean, yikes. You know who else we met?
No,
Jeff?
I don't remember anymore.
There was another celebrity. You don't remember this at all?
Scout?
I love First Madness. Yay!
We got that too.
Yes.
That's right.
That's our new spokeswoman.
That is. Yeah, she's going to be on like every show now.
Every show. We don't even
Every show that's going to come out, and that's our new Merch Madness Maiden.
I know.
That's coming
She's
on
the
the program.
person there that I liked.
Oh man, but it was a very good time. So that happened on Friday night. There was a tattoo contest on Saturday.
Yep.
There was the costume contest, or do they call it cosplay?
Costume contest.
Okay, that was on Saturday as well. Now Sunday we were already driving back,
Yeah.
and it took a little while to get back because Jeff has this Jeep that
Steak
you
and
can't get into.
Been a whole weekend. Tim thinks he has down how to get into the Jeep. Jeepy Jeep. We're gonna keep it this way right here. We don't wanna.
Tim's walking like John.
Okay, Tim. All right. Good luck. Godspeed.
Look at how high that thing is.
That's not even close.
Are you kidding me?
That's not even close. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness.
It was like a team lift situation to get me in there.
You got it. 8 hours, Almost. guys. Not quite 8 just hours. yet.
There
you go.
We did stops at a minimum.
All right.
No problem.
Yeah. That was truly frightening.
So when March rolls around, that Jeep's going up another 6 inches.
Oh no. No.
You're gonna need a
I'm gonna
step
need a
stool.
rope ladder to
Yeah.
get up in that
There you
thing.
go.
All right. Now there was a number of guests that came in for it. Did anybody have some interesting guest interactions that they wanted to talk about tonight?
We already talked about mine. I have nothing else.
Well, you didn't even know at the time.
Exactly.
You also accosted Scout, I believe.
Yeah,
to
she should be in the
talk to.
chat room pretty soon.
He did on the elevator. That was an
that's
awkward
right.
elevator
Yeah,
ride.
that's right. Yeah, I talked to Scout in the elevator. I talked to, hey, what about that one tall dude that played Jason? No, Michael Myers. Who'd he play? The one guy. The one big
Kane
dude.
Hodder?
No, not Kane.
Yeah,
He wasn't there. He's a
C.J.
loser.
Graham.
CJ Graham.
Yeah, Cookie Monster. Tell them the story about Cookie Monster.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, please don't tell
Yes,
that
tell
story.
him. I'm not
going to tell it.
All right, so what's his name again? CJ.
CJ.
So we saw him the first night. He was really cool. Rich, Mike, he was really cool. He came out and talked to us. And that's my first interaction with any of these horror people. And it was pretty cool. He just talked to us like regular people because there's no one else around. And so then,
And he didn't know any better.
well, he didn't probably
He
not.
didn't know that you're
But-
not normal.
But as we're as we're getting done for the night or whatever, I'm heading up or whatever, he's coming out of the place where you get all the convenience stuff, like behind the front desk, and he's got a handful.
The sundry?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
thank you.
sundry.
I wanted to say that, but I was gonna say sun-kissed, but I knew that wasn't right, so I just kept my mouth shut. So, anyways, the sundries, and he has his
And
hand.
this is what it looks like when his mouth is shut, ladies and gentlemen.
So he has this handful of like Oreo cookies, and out of nowhere, he just looks at Tim and I and goes, "Did he say something like, I wish I had some milk,' or how do you say that?" He goes,
I wish I had some milk and some cookies for it.
"Yeah," and he just had the cookies. So my big idea was I was gonna go over to Walgreens and go get myself a carton of milk and put it, because his room was right next to mine. His room was like 2 doors down from mine. I was just gonna put it by his door there, but Tim talked me out of it. And
It
yeah.
wouldn't
Oh,
be
that would have been so
sanitary.
nice.
It
I
wouldn't.
know. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Peggy.
would've woke up
CJ
in
Graham's
the
a
morning.
really nice guy. So.
He is
He
a
did.
really nice
He
guy.
did. He seemed
But
really nice.
If he would have woke up, he would have been going out of his room. He would have kicked over a carton of sour
No.
milk.
You would have taken the milk, you would have knocked on the door, run back to your own room,
Yeah.
and would have gotten it while he had the cookies. What is wrong with you?
I don't see. I
Tim,
should have done it,
what are you
Peggy.
thinking?
Damn it. And I was
That's all
gonna
you
put
gotta do.
I was gonna put our sticker on there, dead on the basis sticker, so he would know. You know, we had it all covered.
Yeah, you could put a little note on it that says, "Hey, hope this goes well with your cookies," or something like that. And just
Thank you. You know what, Peggy? Next
There's
time,
no way. Would you take something like that?
see, Peggy. Next time,
It's
I'm
the
gonna
random
consult
acts
you.
of kindness that we need most these days.
See, thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
See,
Yep.
I have to.
I
stop.
wouldn't take it.
I am
No.
I
would take
am
that thing across the room.
anti-kindness. Anti-kindness. Because he's going to look at that and figure you doped it up or something.
Not if it's still sealed. Think about it. But anyways, from now on, I'm going to Peggy. I'm going to Mike. I'm going to others than you. I'm going to others.
I will never steer you wrong.
Thank you. Oh, I saw. I look at the camera too. I saw what you just did. I got you. I got you. All right.
That is the face of somebody that will not steer you wrong ever.
But we met him,
Ever.
and then you know who else?
Honest.
Now, hey, who's the guy that you were supposed to do the panel with on Sunday? Did you do that with that Bob Golig guy or? Wait,
Bob Golig. No,
Yeah.
I don't think he was there.
no, what's the name? The Leatherface dude.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
What?
Bob Elmore?
Yeah, Elmore. That's it. Yeah, I didn't know who he was, but I bought him a drink on, I think, Friday or Saturday. I bought him a drink Friday night. Yeah, I bought him a drink, but I didn't know who he was. And then I found out who he was, and I'm like, oh, I bought Leatherface a drink. So that's
Yeah.
my story.
That's fun.
Yeah, I know.
So we got that going for us.
You guys are asking for stories. I'm telling you stories.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
All right.
pretty good.
And then, hey, hey, wait a second. I got something. Mike, you took some pictures. How did that go with the one girl from the Friday the 13th when she's in the raft? How was that? Tell us about that.
No, that was fun. She was very cool, and it was a cool photo op. Like, I don't usually do photo ops unless they're, some kind of fun thing.
Yeah.
That are worth it. And I thought that one was. It was a fun thing to do, and I'm glad I was able to do it.
I don't remember. What was her name? You did a panel with her?
Judy Arnenson.
Yep. And then, but what she did
yes,
is
you got it right. Good
Shut up,
job.
Shut up, whatever. Listen, no, here. No, listen to me now. But the cool thing about his interview, the interview was cool because I actually watched that one. That was really cool.
Yes.
She talked about weird science, and it was really neat because she was talking about meeting John Hughes and how they had Mike, you do a really good job with your questions because your questions opens up like this onion for these people to just like take these layers off and all this. But anyways, besides that, so now let's go back to the photo. So the photo, quit moving all the stuff around. Okay, so that photo, Mike, tell them a little bit about, so this is like a reenactment from her Friday the 13th movie shot, right?
Yes.
But tell them, because I don't know anything. I just know what I know, but I don't know anything.
Yeah, that's how she died. It was the scene as Jason comes up from below and the machete goes up through her stomach, the raft, and through her stomach. And so that's pretty much the story
Did you
of that photo.
Did you see the final
I did.
photo?
I did. I thought that was fantastic, Mike. I really thought that was a really cool photo that she did.
Mm-hmm.
And for her at where she is in life, she looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing of it is, though, is that what I learned during your panel, though, is that how long, I wanted to ask a question, but I didn't want to sound dumb because I'm not used to all this stuff yet. But why would it have taken so long for them to shoot that shot that she was going to get hypothermia? I mean, isn't that like just a quick jump in the water, act like you're stabbing her, and that's it? Why would it take so long?
Because they
I'm
gotta
serious.
get the lighting. They
Mike,
gotta get the
Mike,
lighting
I'm
right.
100% serious, Mike. She said she
Okay.
shot it over the whole night.
Yeah, no, to get a scene right, sometimes it could take very, very long. It could take 12 hours to get a scene correct.
Something that simple?
Water scenes are notoriously bad because you have the reflection off the water, and I think that one was at night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was at
So
night. So
that's
night shoots
really
are
gonna
always
reflect?
a nightmare as well. So it was an interesting story in the panel. When hypothermia was setting in, it was actually Ted White that stopped the production. He said he would not shoot anymore until they got her out of the fucking water, is what she said.
Yeah.
And so that, but that was pretty interesting. So they got her out of the water and got her out of the hypothermia state and just put her fucking right back in the water. So
that photo is really cool, though. That's a good idea that they did for that.
That's fantastic. Hey, we're going to take a quick break here with another segment. This is from the night.
We're on Twitch right now.
Where we did a Twitch video.
Hello, everybody.
This is Tim. That's Rich. That's Mike's. That's Mike's wife, Geneva, like Switzerland. And then there's Mike. Get Mike on there. Get her on there. You're not even trying.
He has infected Horror Realm. He's been all over the place.
Hey, what's up?
What's your first impressions
Of what? Of what?
of Horror Realm?
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's a good time.
I'm with Happy Cloud Pictures. I run Exploitation Nation, which is a fine, well, I want to say it comes out twice a year. It comes out whenever we feel like putting it out.
Okay.
It's a deep dive into genre. We put out an all-comedy issue once. We just did one on what is and what isn't censorship. So everyone who's complaining about woke shit, no, we're actually telling you what isn't censorship these
Look
days.
at that.
So read something, you actually be entertained by it, so I'm told. And
Do you have a website?
it's www.happycloudpictures.net.
If they want to call you, can they call you?
No.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We don't call people anymore.
All right,
So
so-
want to text me, email me,
Tim.
do that.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you. Geneva.
Geneva just
you please
loves
come-
to
can you
get on the
come over for a
camera.
second?
This will never
For just 1
happen.
second, Geneva, please.
See, I knew that was going to happen.
Thank you, Geneva.
She is not coming over.
Geneva
you
will.
Can't, you're
Thank
not
you,
that
Geneva.
sharp. What?
Geneva.
What? She wouldn't do this for me. There's Geneva.
Geneva, just real quick, what do you think of Horror Realm?
I love Horror Realm. I'm here every year. It's the best.
There you go.
Why aren't you here?
Right, yeah, what is it? Right there.
No, don't.
I found this under the table.
How did that get there? Has done autopsies,
I have.
and we were telling her about our show Autopsy coming up. Now, what's the strangest thing that's ever happened? You know, you show Stranger Things. Has one ever come alive and attacked you? You're sure? She keeps telling me this. I'm thinking she's
They
hiding
wavered a
it.
little bit, but they adjust me. I've always wanted them to. I don't work with mutagenics just to have nothing cool happen, but it's actually kind of work.
Is it?
Woman!
I would think doing that type of work would make you stiff over the years. Okay, first, who are you?
Oh, William Beeman.
William Beeman.
If your first name is Jim,
Talked to
you're
that guy
Jim
for
Bourbon.
15 minutes.
But it's not
Thank you. Jeff's helping out again. Tell us about what your costume is, sir.
You're going over there.
I think so.
It's my own take on my version for the Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, which has had a number of movies with really hot women. Because you'll be in no shape to drive by the end of the night.
Only if you stop by Dead on the Bases.
Especially, probably
Hey,
especially if you stop by
but DOTV is like New Kids on the Block, NKTOB.
We're learning a lot of things here tonight, and none of them make any sense. Everybody have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. This is Dead on the Bases, otherworldlyculture.com. Saying good night. Good night, everybody.
So remember, Jeff, before
Oh my God.
the convention, you asked me, why don't we do a live show?
That's probably why.
That right there is evidence as to why we don't do a live show. It goes absolutely berserk. Like, we're doing a live show right now that was kind of planned out. And we got the rich cam is completely aimed at the ceiling.
There he is. Yes. Yeah.
But he's got his blankie. He's got his blankie ready to go. My goodness. He is really fully awake. And is there video of Tim getting off the floor after the group pick? Let's hope that doesn't exist. Let's hope that I don't have that picture here.
There might be video. But...
No.
You have the picture. You don't have the picture on there, do you?
No, I don't, for obvious reasons. I look like a beached whale.
Well, why would you take that picture then?
I don't know. There is a question. Rich, where's Dr. Wang?
Well, hang on.
Oh, hold on. We're going to get in there.
Yeah, you can't see it with the light. I can't do it.
Well, I'm trying to get Dr. Wang in
there.
there.
That's awesome.
There's Dr. Wang.
Nice.
And actually looking more awake and alert than Rich tonight.
Rich is, yeah. Hey,
I think he just tried to say something there.
Rich, is that like a cat cam over there?
It's a haunted house that he's torn apart.
Okay.
Wow. That looks pretty rough. Mike, why don't you tell us, did you get anything signed? Because you got about 10,000 things behind you.
I know, look at all that
memorabilia.
Stuff. Jesus.
Did you get anything good signed this time?
Yeah, I have a painting that I had done, but for part 6 that Tom Matthews signed, and I got CJ to sign it as well. That was the only autograph that I got.
Okay.
Are they pretty receptive to you? If like, let's say you're doing a panel, do you feel like you can ask them for an autograph, or what's your take on that? Because myself, being in the media, when I go and talk to ball players, it's totally prohibited. You can't talk or ask them for any kind of autograph or anything like that. How is it for you?
I always go with the intent to pay.
Yep.
Some take the money. Majority don't. They'll refuse it. So it really just depends on the celebrity, I've found. But I always go with the intent to pay.
So let's just say, like, you're talking to Danielle Harris, you have the panel. Do you approach her after your panel, or do you wait till she's doing her signings at her table? What's your MO usually?
I'll just go to the table. I don't bother them at the stage. I never find that to be the time or the place.
Did Danielle Harris finish her Bloody Mary throughout your whole panel? Did she finish?
No, there was a little left.
Okay.
There was a little left.
I saw her purchase that. Just throwing that out there.
A Bloody Mary.
Yeah, just throwing that out there. Yeah. How ironic. She's in a horror movie. And it's a Bloody Mary. Weird. Yeah, weird, wild stuff.
Hold on. We have a professional author. Would that be considered irony, Peggy?
Good question.
No, maybe that's more meta.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
More self-awareness, maybe, than irony.
Okay, I don't know the difference, but all right. I mean, I know what irony is. I just don't know what that Meta? Did you say
Irony is what you do when your clothing gets wrinkly.
See, that's something that I would say, but I didn't say that.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
Rich
cool,
is
Mike.
completely out again.
Oh my God.
He's gone.
Maybe the power went out.
He went and got some food, so.
Get my Grubhub out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Food is delivered.
Adam, did you get anything signed this time?
Yeah, we got our Friday the 13th Part 4 signed by Judy Arneson. My wife has a box set and she has like 30 signatures on it. So she's met every Jason except King Kurtzinger, I think. So we're just kind of filling it in as we can.
So, which is your favorite of the Friday the 13th, Adam?
Part 3. That's the first one I remember seeing, and it's just a fun flick. So.
Okay, Part 3. Since I have this, Peggy, what's your favorite Friday the 13th?
Part 2.
Part 2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you like Baghead?
Yeah.
All right. Mike, what's your favorite Friday the 13th?
Part 6.
Part 6? I'm with you on that. 6 is my favorite. Rich? Hold on. Rich? Rich!
Yes?
Rich, where are you? What's your favorite Friday the 13th, Mr. Delzato?
Oh, hands down, Part 5.
5?
That's not even true.
Really?
Nobody likes 5.
Come on.
No.
I don't think I
My
have met
favorite,
anybody.
my favorite is either Part 4 or Part 6.
Yeah, I
My
think
Whose autograph is that?
Yeah, 4 is really good too.
That's
I
not
will say
an
that.
autograph, it's his order.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think 4 is more of a slasher movie, and I think 6 is a full-on Frankenstein movie. Is kind of the way I look at it.
To me, I think Friday the 13th Part 7 has a little bit over the top of.
You don't
Friday
know what the hell you're
13th
talking
Part
about.
2.
This is just all a big lie.
Friday the 13th Part 1, Part Ought. No, I don't know.
You
I
haven't seen any of them.
No.
We're going to be assigning one for you, and I'm trying to figure out which one it's going to be.
Yeah.
No. Jason X.
Which one?
Jason X.
Oh, for that one kill, that is the only reason to watch that one.
The Frozen. Yeah.
Don't tell me what's going to happen.
You're not going to know.
All right.
You'll probably even watch it and be confused.
All right.
Tim, I do want to say the CJ Graham photo op, I did get that one as well. And
cool.
He was saying in the panel when he gets in there, like he kind of just gets into Jason mode and he doesn't really mess around. So I had no idea what he was going to do. And the photographer was like, ready? And dude, he grabbed my face and my beard so hard I thought he was literally going to rip it off. It was no joke. I was literally like, okay, we can stop this now. Because this fucking hurts. Get the point. You're real strong, dude. Got it.
I saw that picture too. That was a sweet looking picture too. They did a great job, whoever they had doing that.
Yeah, Rich, you want to give us a shout out who the photographer is?
Bob Chiffon's photography.
All right, fantastic. Hey, we're getting toward the end of the show, and I did want to mention that there are other conventions coming up in the future. Now, Horror Realm will be returning in, get this, 91 days and 23 hours.
Jesus.
Did the math. So that's coming March 4th to everybody. That's the beginning of March. You don't even get all of March to get ready for it. It's right out of the bat, right out there.
Rich, who do you have for that already? Do you have some panels set up already?
Yeah, we have most of the guest list done. Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy, Kane Hodder,
bunch
of other people.
Yeah, it's really shaping up to be a fun show, and people are looking forward to it. Another show that's coming out that you guys are associated with is coming to Ohio.
Ooh.
It's only 161 days away.
Oh, so that's after.
Yes, that's after. We're taking them chronological with these. We have the first ever Ohio Fan Fest. Mike, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It's a pop culture convention. We want to celebrate all things pop culture. So we have guests from wrestling, horror to voice actor Larry Kinney. We have Tom Cook, who is an illustrator that if you ever watched a Saturday morning cartoon back in the day, he probably drew it. We have we just announced Bob Elmore, who was just at Horror Realm. He's going to join Bill Moseley and Caroline Williams for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 reunion. So that'll be cool. He's going to be doing a in-costume op, and we're working on some other things as well. So keep posted to the Facebook page for that reunion and some of the things coming down the pike with that.
One of my favorite villains is going to be there. From Vernon Wells is
yes.
He's from the Road Warrior, but everybody knows him from Inner Space.
Okay,
it's true. It's true. He actually is going to be doing a photo op with the screen used costume from
Road
Mad
Warrior.
Max.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And that's a big deal if they do an in costume photo op, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when it's screen used. It makes it a little bit more special. So that'll definitely be a cool one for fans to get. I've met him. We met him at Scare-oke, Rich. He's a very cool dude, very laid back, very, very gentlemanly. So looking forward to seeing him again. What?
Does conventions money to help wolves out to preserve?
Oh, that's nice.
That's awesome. Yes. I'm looking forward to meeting Julie Brown, the screenwriter for Earth Girls Are Easy, one of my favorite movies.
Jeff Goldblum's in that.
Yeah, I think it's that movie where Jeff Goldblum met Gina Davis and they got married off of that one. Or was The Fly before that? I'm trying to remember the order, but I think I have that right. But it should be interesting. Her stories, she was very much... Now, she's not downtown Julie Brown, but she was around MTV quite a bit when it was at its zenith.
She was in Shakes the Clown with Bob Cat Goldthwait.
Yes, she was. Good job.
Correct. And Jeff, we also have another horror actor that might tickle your fancy, Rob Mello, who played the killer in Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2.
Well,
I heard you were a fan of that.
Yeah, I am very much so. That was the first 10 I gave, I think, for my show with Tim. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. But I did not see Death Day 2 yet, so I'll have to wait and see that. But yes, that was a good flick.
You'll get it assigned. Don't you worry.
And one of the last guests that we have that I'm really excited about is Mark Holton. He's not a name that you see a ton around the convention scene, which I hope changes. I hope he gets more shows, but you might remember him from Teen Wolf.
Yes.
If you don't remember him from Teen Wolf, then maybe Pee-wee's Big Adventure. He played the evil, I can't remember, what was his name? Franklin, was it?
Francis,
that's it. Yeah. So, pretty stoked to have that guy with us.
It's an eclectic mix that you put together for Ohio Fan Fest. And it's held, about an hour outside of Cleveland, about an hour outside of Pittsburgh? Is that where we're talking?
40 minutes from Cleveland, an hour and 15 from Pittsburgh.
Okay. So it's easy to get to. It's a big expo center. It's a large amount of space that you have for that one, right?
I believe so.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it is a nice large space. It's actually the same place that Toy-Hio takes where they're at. So we look forward to bringing a different type of show. We didn't want to do total horror. We didn't want to do total wrestling. We have a lot of fandoms that we like, so we just wanted to kind of bring them all together for the show and see how it goes.
Okay, I just got word in the chat, Gina Davis first acted alongside Jeff Goldblum in a different movie, Transylvania 65000. I know that's
which is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah,
really?
That's
yes.
Actually in Congress they made that happen.
No, it's in the AFI 100. Was it comedy or horror, or did it get in both?
Both,
Mike.
Both.
Okay.
It's just
is that the one with Jim Carrey? Like,
no,
is that the one?
that's One Spittin'.
Yeah, that's One Spittin'.
That's One Spittin'.
All right.
By the way, everybody, we also have Dead On Movie Reviews coming back January 11th at a new time. It's now going to be at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's only 39 days away, so you only have 39 days to prepare for the next Dead On Movie Reviews. So
there's a countdown for everything.
There is a countdown for everything. You know what else there's a countdown for, Mike?
Dr. Wang?
The first Dead on the Bases. That's coming January 20th. Oh, yeah. That's 48 days away. Jeff, see that?
This?
No, the seat next to you. It has a stocking.
Yeah.
Get that stocking. Well, something came out of the stocking. Your little gift.
Yeah, this is.
That's right. That's the official moving of the movies.
This has all my horror movies on it. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna love them. Enjoy the one I marked Human Centipede. That's one you'll enjoy.
You gotta be kidding me. I said I would never watch that. I ain't watching that.
I marked it
other
special.
Crap.
I marked it special for you so that you could enjoy
I'm not watching
it.
That.
Jeff, you do have to watch Transylvania 65000. You have to know it for the knowledge of it being the greatest movie ever made.
I will watch that. I will watch that one. You bet. There's not people
That's more terrifying than Human Centipede. That's what people have
There's no
said
way. With Gina Davis in it, no way.
For some reason, the film's not really great. I liked it as a kid, and it's got nostalgia, and it's just dumb fun. But this director had the balls to just be like, Michael Richards, here's a scene, do whatever the fuck that you want to do, and have fun with it. And Michael Richards was along the same line of thought as Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
So you just never knew what you were going to get. And there are a ton of scenes where you can see Goldblum just fucking like doing this, like trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And this fucking goofy bastard doing this crazy shit. So I don't know. I think it gets heat where it's not really deserved. But is it by far a good movie? No, but I enjoy it.
Is it considered horror or comedy or?
It's both.
It's more comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is terrifying.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's hardcore horror.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, I think August Underground is supposed to be hardcore horror.
Ooh, he's
total opposite of that. It's Transylvania 65000.
Okay.
Transylvania 65000. I think is available on a couple of the streamers for free. But I remember when I had
they should stream it to everybody's house for free in America and the world, actually, just to make the world a better place.
Okay, I will watch this. Before we meet again, I will watch this.
You're throwing a lot of shade at a horror movie. Couldn't be a horror movie that has Gina Davis in it. Inning 9 of our next season, I have The Fly for you, and we'll see how we talk about it then.
Meh.
We'll see.
Great film.
That's a fantastic film. Great. Well, we want to thank everybody that came out to the chat. What? I'm sorry.
Well, no.
What?
Shouldn't we ask Peggy a quick question?
Sure. Let's ask Peggy some questions.
Well, Peggy.
Here we go.
Okay.
Peggy.
Poor Peggy.
Let's
I
say
thought we already talked, but okay.
Let's say I didn't have any cash when I went out to Horror Realm, or now that I've seen you on here, how do I go about getting your books?
Oh, we're doing shameless plugging. Okay.
Absolutely. That's all I'm about. You should know that by now.
Just go to my website, themonkeysin.com. I have links to everything.
And we'll put a link in the show notes to this program.
And how soon can I get a fistful of dead folk?
I don't know. I have to talk to David Hayes about that. He's doing the formatting.
All right, another quick question. One more. Are you working on anything right now?
Nothing that I like to talk about. Usually when I'm actively working on something, I get kind of superstitious and I don't want to talk about it. So.
And when you write these out in longhand,
yes and no.
When you write these out in longhand, do you write them out in pen or pencil?
Pen.
And what color? Black, blue, red, green, what?
Dude, whatever. I
want to know.
Color?
I got to know.
I don't have like rituals and routines and all that shit.
All right. Well, all right, cool. Thanks.
No, she uses the blood of young virgins. She makes sure that's used for the ink. Adam, you got anything coming up? It's true. It's true.
Shush. Good thing none of you guys are young anymore.
Adam, anything you're working on?
Not right now.
Okay.
Never say never. So.
Right. Well, there's usually I see articles. I saw you were tweeting earlier today, so telling folks about this show. So I'm never quite sure what you're always up to. Let's go over to the other parts of Pittsburgh. Mike, of course, you're getting ready, as is Rich, for Ohio Fan Fest and Horror Realm. Anything else that you got cooking?
Yeah, Squared Circle Expo is in April back in Indianapolis, Indiana. So we're going to be doing I'll be doing 3 shows. Well, I think all of us will be doing 3 shows in 3 months at the beginning of the year through May.
3 shows in 3 months. What are all the locations? Indianapolis and
Pittsburgh, Ohio, and Indianapolis.
Oh, those shows. I thought Squared Circle was going to be.
And I catch all the hell, Mike. I catch all the hell, but I knew exactly what you were saying.
Stop picking on me. I'm going to cry. Rich, what do you got going on?
Well, my wings are getting cold.
All right.
And there's a 70-pound cat on me.
All right.
Hey, what flavor wings are those?
They're called black and gold.
Okay.
Okay. So you got Big Shot Bob's, right?
Yep.
I hate you.
Oh, and one last shameless plug.
Sure.
We have a big guest announcement coming out this Wednesday. Hopefully the contract will be all done, and we'll have that on the Facebook page. So tune into that. I think horror fans are going to dig this one.
For Ohio Fan Fest.
Okay.
For Ohio Fan Fest, that is pretty exciting, and we'll make sure that that gets out on Otherworldly Culture as well. Jeff, what have you got coming up?
Nothing.
No, right now he's
nothing.
watching the Bucks time, so he knows when to do the post.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming up, but that's not for probably another half hour or so. But anyways, no, we have Dead on the Bases coming up. I just want to say, for my first horror Comic-Con, horror con type thing, I had a great time, and I want to thank Rich, Mike, Adam, Peggy, everybody who interacted with me and put up with my crap. I had a lot of fun. I had a really great time, and thank you so much for showing me a great time in Pittsburgh. I had a fantastic time. Thank you.
We felt very well taken care of.
I do have one question for Jeff.
Oh, good.
Okay.
How do you go to Primanti's and not get a sandwich?
I have no idea. We went there late that first night, so pizza felt right, and then I didn't get back there. Then we had it delivered in. So, yeah, I think it was because of the timing. I think I went there too late at night. They actually have a sandwich.
Yeah, they actually do have a sandwich. You're right.
No, I know. I saw it on Man vs. Food. That's why I wanted to do that. So I guess...
we're going to be back in March.
Well, now you just spoiled it. You spoiled my little
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you
Hell yes,
after your
I'm coming
first
back.
one.
Are you kidding?
Are
I'm coming back.
you going to come back?
Hell yes. Are you kidding me? You bet. It's our little display is going to be bigger and better. So that means everybody's got to show up again.
Wait, bigger? No, it's not going to be bigger.
Tom Savini is going to be my host at our table. He's going to hang out at our table.
This ought to be.
He's going to answer questions.
All right. Okay. You know what? When you see him next, you'll have seen some of his movies, and you might be frightened of him.
No, it's all good.
You might be scared.
Yeah, whatever.
You could be scared. You'll know him as Sex Machine.
Look at Mr. Wiggles up. Not Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wang. No,
Dr.
Wang.
Dr. God, what are you talking about, Mr.?
I don't know. Dr. Wang is out there. That's good. But no, honestly, in all sincerity, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for making it a great time.
Well, we'd like to thank everybody that was at the convention. It was a great time. It was it was just very relaxed and fun, and people had a great time. So I think we're going to call it at that because Rich has some wings to eat,
I think
he's not going to give any of them to Adam. That's true. I heard that. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I hope that you enjoyed the program. And until the next program that's coming in 33. Oh, look at that. He's got the Horror Realm shirt on.
You bet. Yep.
I got a Krampus shirt. Does that count? Okay.
No.
Want to thank... Good night, everybody. OWC presents Horror Realm Autopsy is over. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Otherworldlyculture.com. Everybody in the chat room, appreciate you putting those links out there as well.
Now we're gonna eat.
Did Savini show up?
I'm sure I just missed him. I think Savini was in there.
I didn't have the ability to look on my side over here.
All right, I'm just gonna disappear and eat.
No, don't. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.